Listo.
Okay, good morning. My name is Vanessa, and today I want to give you the introduce to Travel Pet. It's a company dedicated to help families make their trip with their pet more pleasant. And in an area, we are traveling with pets on board of the aircraft, and it's becoming more and more common. We want to give you the alternatives to make your trip more comfortable. Uh, we know that the transporting pets on board is a tedious process. Vaccination certificate, long lines. It's something that can be a little annoying, but thinking in your comfort, we give you first class advice and perform this procedure for you. And additional, we offer the laboratory service and sale of top quality items for your pet. Okay, Alejandra, you can continue.
Okay. Well, key message of campaign. Our key message is because we know that for a friend is important to you. We want to him be with you always in the memorable moments of your travels. With the campaign message, we emphasize what we do in travel pets, which is to take care of all paperwork and permits necessary to travel with your pet. In addition to acquire to the products that the client needs for transportation, mobility, and medicines that your pet needs for trip and can travel comfortable, not only the client but also their pet. We want you to have a pleasant travel experience with your pet without worry about paperwork. Special characteristics of the product. If you decide to purchase our services in travel country, we work with the incredible standards of for the traveler. We want your pet more regularity to your travel and have memorable experience. Let's go to the best when we learn the transport services of the place that you have and the experience of your traveling and pet satisfaction from the services. Next, you know an important information for your products and the information with usually that your particular company and information we will the company have necessary your traveling planning together and plan the following details. We will correct.
Well, good day everyone. I am Isabela Reina, and I will tell you about the place where Chapetx will be found in Cali Valle del Cauca, specifically in Unicentro Shopping Center, located in the oasis of this place, where hunting can be seen in the picture. This is one of the busiest areas where we can advertise on the information screen with the intention of attracting more customers more easily. We will establish the business there. And also, I will tell you about the offers and discounts we can provide. All right. The offer will be package. So we have package A, B, C, D, E, and F. And the package A have back-ins, preparation of necessary documents and producers, per transportation to the airport. Back-ins, documents and producers, delivery of the pet to the final destinations. And the option B have documents, pet transportation to the airport and accessories. The option C have back-ins, documents and producers necessaries and accessories. The option D have back-in, pet transportation to the airport, delivery of the pet to the final destination. And option E have pet transportation to the airport and pet transportation to the final destination and accessories. And the option package F have all of them. All of this package have different prices. However, if customer were to choose the package F, we will offer a special price since it includes all services. Furthermore, we will also offer each of these services separately. And about our discounts, the other all right, and about this custom, we have prepared that seasonal discounts, and they would offer 10% of discounts of summer vacation, and 50% discount for Christmas, and the summer vacation go to the May and July, and for Christmas go to the November to January. For clients, for frequent customers, we have 8% of discounts, and for referred customers, we have 5% of discounts. Continue, Kat.
Your microphone.
Your microphone is closed.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you so much.
Don't worry.
Okay, I was saying that hello everyone. My name is Juliet, and it corresponds to me two topics: target market and prices. But I'll break it down into parts. So here we have in this slide target market, and for this item we have identified that our potential clients are mostly in Cali, as my partner Isa was talking, and the most of the travelers decide to travel with pets in this area. Most of the 40% of them are traveling with pets, and is divided into main groups like dogs and cats, where people who travel with dogs is at 20%, and people who travel with cats is 10%. But inquiring further about this topic, we realized there are other factors such as income, gender, social class that could affect directly our entrepreneurship. So therefore, we close our target audience, as you can see in the slide, and with some main characteristics. For example, obviously the main one is that people or target has to have at a pet, that's obvious, but also they have either dog or cat, because there's another kind of pets, for example, snakes, hamsters, I don't know, chickens or whatever. But we are going to focus or target in people who have dogs or cats, people between 20 and 50 years old, and people who belong to the middle class, who travel between once or more times per month. Okay, this last one is so important because despite what we want to make our fees low and accessible to every audience and customers, the expenses is still high because of the tickets or stationery, accessories, and so on. Everything is kind of expensive. So in other words, we need a niche that is able to pay for this service. And this brings me to the next topic. Can you please pass the slide? Thank you so much. Prices. And this topic is also divided in 4 parts, as you can see in the slide: documents, transportation, ticketing, and vaccination. And firstly, to talk about documents, we have to take in account what kind of documents we need. And in this part is mobility or import permit, health certificate, and proof of stay period, and the place that our pet or customer pet is going to travel, to fly. And we have to consider a couple of items, such as where the pet is going to fly, if the flight is national or international, what airline they are flying with, and what kind of animal it is. Probably I'm talking about if it's a big animal or a small animal, because everything is going to change depending on the country and its requirements. And finally, the institution they are traveling with, because every institution has different price for their service too. So in average, we are going to charge 100 to 200 Colombian pesos plus stationary utensils. And this one is important to say that we cannot have like a static and standards prices because of the institutions, and every institution have different prices. Okay, secondly, we have transportation, that it refers to pets, to the pets accessories, as our partner Alejandra was talking. And here we divide this into parts: rent and buy. So the customers can either rent or buy. It depends on their preference. But for example, if they decide to buy, they don't have to rent or buy at the next flight or next service with us. Then moving on, it's ticketing. The price again is out of our hands because it depends also about the travel day, the airline destination, but in this case, whatever the price is, we will charge the amount. For example, if the ticket wage is 300, we will charge those 300 Colombian pesos to our customers. And last but not least, we have vaccinations. So here, the animals must to be vaccinated against rabies 21 days before flight, and it costs average 100,000 Colombian pesos. So here, the budget is subject to the special conditions of each pet, because it depends the place where they are traveling or the airline, because they have different requirements. So again, we are working on have static and standard prices. But if we had like static providers, maybe we will guarantee your prices. That's it. You can continue, Bunny. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I will start to talking about the logo. So, as you can see, our logo is it's a cat with a hat. I think because in Colombia, when you are for a travel, for example, to a beach, a lot of people use this kind of hat. So I think it's something representative to Colombia. Well, additional, the cat have a boarding pass and passport in his paws. So this is something that remembering that we not only do paperwork for a national destination, so international destination too. In my opinion, it's a good logo because it draws attention. It's a cute, it's a little funny, and additional, inspire confidence. Because I think the most important is our pet. This is not only for a pet; it's part of our life, of our family. Sorry, and this is the slogan. The slogan reminds our clients that we understand their concern, and we will do our best ensure for your trip, and that of your pet is easy and client. And okay, and I continue with the conclusion. To be conclude our presentation, we want to add that I think it's a good business because it's a new business. There are not many competitors, and our clients today, we know that pets are not just animals. They are part of our families, and that is why they deserve to be best with us. And that's it. Thank you.